Hey guys, it's Dr. Bar. Welcome back to my channel. So, if you're over 35 and your drive is not what it used to be, if Viagra gives you the mechanics but you don't have the fire, or if you just want the raw animalistic libido back, this video is for you. So don't move. Subscribe to my channel so you get more videos. And I'm going to talk about PT-141, the clinically proven brain peptide that is going to skyrocket your desire and libido. And I'm going to combine it with my TRX, my favorite formulation that I made just for men to get their mojo back. So I'm showing you exactly my protocol and how I do this in my clinic. First, what is PT-141? It is also known as bremelanotide. It's a synthetic peptide that works completely different than Viagra or Cialis. It targets your brain, the receptors in your brain, to flip the switch on with sexual desire and arousal at the central nervous system. Real clinical proof. So a double-blinded clinical studies for PT-141. It was intranasally. They made it and formulated. It was statistically significant when they compared it for patients with ED, patients at dose with their intranasal 30 minutes afterward. The men who failed Viagra, 33%, achieved successful intercourse with PT-141, and that was amazing. So, latest 2024 clinical data on 21 men with low libido and ED, 91% reported major improvement in desire, erections, and satisfaction. Who wouldn't want that? It isn't a hype. It's peer-reviewed studies that works, and even when the blue pill does not. Who's a good candidate for PT-141? If it's perfect for you if you have low libido, erectile dysfunction, especially when the pill is not working as well. You want desire, not just blood flow. That's number 2. Number 3, if you're on TRT or a natural testosterone booster and want a full package, or you're looking on demand results without the daily pill. Also, it's not for you if you have uncontrolled hypertension or high blood pressure or heart problems. Always check in with your doctor. Now, how to use the PT-141? Most of the time, we use it as a subcutaneous injection, not the intranasal. So typically, effective dose is 1 to 2 milligram injected under the skin and fat, 45 to 60 minutes before the activity, meaning like you have to test it. So first time, start with a low dose, 0.5 to 1 milligram. Test the dose, check the tolerance, see how you react. Next, it is effective sometimes for 24 to 72 hours as reported by many guys. So you will be ready on the go for maybe 72 hours. What a perk. Maximum dose in 24 hours. You don't want to use it until 24 hours is gone. And we usually recommend 8 doses per month. So you have to store that in the fridge using insulin needles. They're very small and they're basically painless when you inject them in the fat. Pro tip, combining it with my TRX, I created the supplements, a formula for men. If you take it daily, 24/7 hormone support and increase your blood flow support as well. So let me talk about first side effects, and then we're going to discuss my TRX formula. So what are the side effects of PT-141? Most common side effect, nausea, 30 to 40%, flushing, and mild headache. That is the common side effect. However, people get used to it and it gets better. So here's how to crush them. Start low at 0.5 and titrate up, then go to 1, and if you need, you can go to 2. Inject after a light meal, never on an empty stomach. Stay super hydrated, which is always important. And you can have on hand over-the-counter nausea, like lozenges like ginger or Dramamine. Just have them 30 minutes before taking the PT-141. Limit it to 1 to 2 times per week at first. Never combine it with Viagra or Cialis without the doctor's approval, because a severe hard-on and could last for a long period of time, we call this priapism, can happen, and you have to go to the emergency room to let it down. Serious side effects are rare. Usually they can be corrected. So most people say the side effects are mild and worth the results. So now we talk about my TRX, the stack. This is what I usually do in my practice. TRX is a compounded formulation that I created for men. TRX has multiple ingredients. I've added something to increase your natural testosterone, like zinc, vitamin D, vitamin E, DHEA at 50 milligrams is the precursor of testosterone. I added a few things that actually enhance your libido and improve your testosterone, like ashwagandha, Tongkat, ali, tribulus, and panax ginseng, and something called apigenin. Fenugreek is also one of my favorite. The two other things that I added to improve your circulation, almost your natural Viagra, L-citrulline and L-arginine. So this is what's in my TRX. So why do they work really good together? PT-141 lights up the brain for insane instant desire in most people and arousal. TRX keeps your testosterone optimized, reduce your cortisol levels, your stress hormone, boosts your nitric oxide, which opens your blood flow in the penis, and support your prostate through the saw palmetto that I added there. And has some energy benefits as well with the other ingredients. So the results, you get a mental, want it from PT-141, plus the physical can deliver from TRX. Longer, stronger, and more satisfying performance with zero crash. Men stacking the two report the best worlds and on-demand first fire plus all the day desire. So PT-141 and TRX is the complete modern solution for men who refuse to settle. Ready to feel like you're 25 again? Grab your Dr. Barr's TX formula and your PT-141. My link for the website is down below. Subscribe, send me a message, put in there PT-141 or TRX, and you get my special formula for the month. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe so you get every time I post a video. Hopefully this was helpful, and please ask me questions. And remember, this is only educational. You need to get medical advice. If I cannot be your doctor, check with your doctor about all your questions and make sure they give you the proper advice and get you started to crash it. Thank you so much for tuning in.